all the internships possible. I wish I networked even more. I networked in my second year, I think it was. My first to second year. No, my second year, I networked a lot. I met incredible people. I learned valuable lessons. And you know what? People say degree is just a paper, but it's how you utilize that paper. When you go and look for a degree or an apprenticeship or anything you want to do in life, or even a career path, look at where it can get you, what doors can it open. So with my law degree, and I've always said it, that I want to go into finance now, but I still want some aspects of law in my job. I feel like with that being said, my law degree isn't restrictive. My law degree has enabled me to be able to, I can work in any field, any sector. I read what I could do with a law degree, and a law degree is quite favourable. Apprenticeship, I wish I did an apprenticeship. However, apprenticeship is quite guided into one particular career. Like, if I was to do a legal apprenticeship, I'm guided into training to be a solicitor. So with that being said, I'm going into finance. That would have been a waste of my time and my employer's time. I feel like if you want to take a gap year, take a gap year. I essentially did kind of take a gap year to discover myself and discover what I want to do. I did law at A-level for a while, but I got really ill, so I didn't finish. I changed to a BTEC, but I did law at A-level. I've always been interested in law, and I did a social work degree. COVID, everything was going on. I didn't finish it. Would I go back to doing it? 100% I would, because I feel like I want to close that chapter and say I finished this. But right now, I'm not really. You can go to uni at any age. So I started back at uni at 21, and I'm going to be graduating at 24. I feel like I wish I graduate. I wish I took my life a bit more seriously so that I could graduate at 21. But things happen for a reason. And I feel like if I graduate at 21, I wouldn't have the knowledge that I have now to be able to navigate the job market and to navigate and to sell myself essentially to prospective companies, employers. I wouldn't know the things that I knew, and I don't think I would have done so well if I graduated at 21. But like, there's one thing that my mum always says: there's a time to play, there's a time to learn. And I forgot that third one, but she always says the time to learn, there's time to play. And I never understood it. And now I do. Because yes, like, we should prioritize our mental health, work-life balance, etc. I'm not saying not to do that, but there's a time and a place. If you're partying 90% of the time and only 10% you're dedicating to your studies, that's ridiculous. Because you're paying this amount of money to be educated, or you're being paid to learn these things, and you're just, splashing that money away to party. Essentially, when the party stops, I'll be honest with you, you're going to be sitting there with regrets and, I wish I did this, I wish I did that. When your friends are being able to purchase houses, when your friends are being able to fly out 5 times a year, and you're not reaching, you're too busy working towards that career, you're going to get upset. And I've seen so many people graduate that were in my class, and every year I got a bit upset thinking, oh my gosh, I could have been graduating if I didn't do this. And it wasn't a jealousy thing at all. No. It was more of a, oh my gosh, if I sat down, evaluated my life, if I sat down and took the same 3 years that they took, or didn't get myself into certain situations, I'll be graduated by now, and I will be in my career job. And I would be able to take those holidays and take those flights. Essentially, I say to people all the time, my life technically begins at 25. I don't class my 24th year of life as beginning, because I'm finished with my degree. 25 is when I can comfortably say I can fly out. But look how long it took me, like from the age that you're meant to graduate at 21 to 25. And then I got to build my career as well at the same time, figure out what I'm going to do and, establish myself. So I look at it like I had a little midlife crisis, and I put it on my blog. So I feel like you should check out my blog. And I was like, I'm going to be 30 before you know it. In the next, like I said, I don't class this year. but in the next 6 years, I'll be 30. So essentially, from this whole heart to heart, I would say you want to look back at your 20s and not regret. Yes, you can look at your 20s and see all the holidays you've been on, but you just don't want to regret your 20s and say, what if? But if I did this, I shouldn't have to be working at 35 so hard, twice as hard, to be in a career when I could be chilling and relaxing. I want to be by the age of 35, already in my career, already established, and being able to afford to fly out when I have to fly out. But I hope you take some things from this message, and I hope that you be able to figure out your life. Don't let anyone make decisions for you. Don't do a degree or do something because your family told you to. Essentially, it's your life at the end of the day. If you want any question, if you want to ask me anything, as you can see, I like to talk. Message me, DM me on Instagram. You can comment. You can DM me on TikTok, and I'll be so happy to help. But take care, and I hope you take something from my message. But yeah, good luck.